morning, Dubai. It is a beautiful Friday morning, and we are so excited to kick off the weekend with you. We did it with birthday celebrations for Ali K. We spoke about the big relationship red flags and Dubai's incredible innovation in man-made reef.
And so, if you are not subscribed to the Lovin Dubai Show podcast, subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. And as always, enjoy the show.
Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai Show, where we go through the top trending stories on all of your social platforms. It is Friday morning, and we are so excited to kick off the weekend with you. We are talking about big relationship red flags, and also Dubai's Mammoth man-made reef project has begun.
As well, the bus on demand service is extended.
The dead fish spotted in Dubai Canal and Business Bay.
As well, someone documented her first month in the UAE, and it's absolutely spot on.
We love her for sharing this, and the viral reaction to her tweet is phenomenal. But before we get to all of that, asking for a friend. A question went viral also on social last week, and it is: what is the biggest early signs of relationship red flags that you'd like to share? Because I think sometimes we don't share them and then we all get sucked in.
That's true.
So I put it to Ali, I put it to Masa, I put it to Natasha, and I put it to you, Farah. Early signs of red flags in dating.
Now, I have a lot, but before that, I want to point something out, is that the early signs of red flags that we see and choose to ignore at the beginning are often the reason that we leave at the end. Because I promise you.
That's the wisest thing you have ever said on this show. No, it's not, but it was amazing. So true.
It is.
Speaking from experience or?
Experience. Oh my God. I have been in quite some toxic relationships. Look, I think honestly, it takes two to tango, but there is no reaction without an action. Right?
True.
And it's for example, I think one of the red flags that we choose to ignore is, let's say, a small lie at the beginning. He lied on let's say a teeny tiny thing, So that means he has the ability to lie on really big things.
Totally agree with you. I have absolutely no time for liars.
No time. It's cut it off. Be real. And it's not only that. There are a lot of red flags. Someone who is very stingy. Stingy, I mean? Stingy, yes.
You can mind your money, but at the beginning of the relationship, you need to show the person you appreciate them. Both sexes, it goes both ways, but don't be stingy.
That's
true. Just life, though. But I think stingy people like stingy people.
I don't know.
So you know what I mean? I do think that stingy people will find each other in the end because they both value that. But if it's not your jam, it's not your jam. You'll be fine. Stingy people,
people. As well. Someone, honestly, look, for example, of course, I am guilty of that, but someone who has a lot of friends from the opposite gender.
Okay.
I mean, for example, because they can, I'm sorry, but it's oh yeah, she's my best friend. And then you'll see that best friend telling the guy, but this is not good. Why would she treat you like that? Why would you say that? You know what I mean? They're going to be pointing
when they're too close,
out.
Best friends.
Exactly, best friends.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Masa is saying no to the best friends? Or you agree? No girl best friend is a big, Another red flag is if he hates Sims. Yeah. What's Sims?
It's a game. It's a virtual game.
If he hates Sims, it's a red flag. Surely if he likes Sims, it's a red flag. I think if someone liked Sims, that's a red flag. I didn't know you were a Sims player. What is... Sims is 1990s Microsoft lap PC. Yeah. What are you talking about, Masa?
That's how Masa is.
She's talking about game playing. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about phone always in his hand when you're together, but takes hours to reply when you're apart?
Oh, yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah. Red flag.
Speaking badly about his ex?
Oh, yes, because again, if I promise you, my exes talk bad about me. I'm sure of that, because at the end of the relationship, they block me. And I'm and then they come back and I'm Okay.
I kind of like the speaking badly about the ex. I mean, it's nice when they acknowledge that that person cannot ever match up to you. No, I think it's sweet when someone doesn't speak badly about the ex, because you know that that's not in their blood to be a kind of, throwing someone down, throwing someone to the bus. It's actually a nice thing.
It is.
It shows a sense of maturity.
It depends on who you. Of course, we've all spoken bad about our exes, but do you speak bad about your ex to your new person? Why? Because like in my head, I'm like, if I am gonna be, of course, I've learned this by the way in psychology, is that when you are speaking bad about your ex and how your ex has mistreated you to the new person, this will give the new person the subconscious thought that they can treat you like that and you will still stay. So if you go like, no, it was okay, we left on good terms, it was mutual, it was amicable, it was fine, the new person in their head, they're gonna be like, okay, fine, she's fine.
So you don't want to manifest the toxicity that you possibly brought from the last relationship.
100%.
Makes sense.
That is true.
We'd love to hear your early sign of red flags. So signs of red flags at early dating in the comments. We love to read them before, during, and after the show. The Real Max one asks, did you see the forecast for next Thursday? No, the Real Max one. Tell us. What's it going to be? We had signs of rain this week, but we experienced it in other Emirates, but not here. We move on from red flags to a big green flag in Dubai. Our top story for you today, Dubai's Mammoth man-made reef project has begun. So not only are we building skyscrapers, 7-star hotels and flying taxis, Dubai is now going deep into the ocean bed to create its own man-made reef, and what's on the cards is simply astonishing.
The inauguration of the project was announced by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai, who shared video footage where he visits the site along with billionaire investor Ray Dalio.
Together, they took part in an unforgettable diving expedition. So this marked the inauguration of Dubai Reef, which will become the world's largest marine conservation initiative. This project promises to host benefits for marine diversity, the planet's health, and also even economic prosperity. It's a testament to Dubai's commitment to sustainability and serves as a blueprint for global environmental projects.
Spanning, of course, 600 square kilometers or 85,000 football fields, the city will create a reef through the implementation of reef modules, which will resonate through generations to come. Wow. I mean, look, Dubai has gone from being a desert to being Dubai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is, by the way, very expected. It's like honestly, because I remember,
it is and it isn't.
I mean, I don't know. I grew up, Casey, walking. I remember I really remember till this day. I was so young. I was in my dad's Pathfinder car, and we were driving, and the Burj Khalifa was getting built, and the Dubai Mall was not there yet. It was still in construction, and I remember my uncle from Syria has come to visit, and he was like, my God, Dubai is so cool. And my dad was like, oh yeah, there is the tallest building is getting built over there. And I'm like, yeah, I was so young. I remember it's like.
And you're thinking, how is it even going to happen? Guys, they're putting 85,000 football fields of man-made reef under the sea in Dubai. I think we just need to take a moment. But as always, the comments are giving. Nisha says, lovely, can we focus on our drainage system? To respond to you on that, Nisha, Dubai doesn't just do anything by halves, they do both. So they've actually announced in June of this year, in June, a 70 billion dirham project to also focus on the drainage system. So don't worry, they're not forgetting about the drains. They're working on it. Mr. Dubai Off Plan says, this is a great initiative. Is it easy for us regular folks to scuba dive and check out the reefs? They're actually also going to be building there. Yeah. So there's an entire project happening under the sea, and it's also going to be a place for you to explore. They're going to have, I think, like a museum type. What's a new museum? They will have a place for you to go and learn about the marine diversity as well. So there'll be so much happening there, and like we said, it will resonate through generations to come.
I mean, honestly, I have seen I am a Dubai kid before Dubai has become Dubai. You know, I'm born here. My parents have been here since '98, since even earlier than '98, and they just like they tell me, they keep on describing it to me like, "Oh, Farah, by the way, before you were born, this was not here. This was not here." And I'm like, "Wow, I know that." I mean, because I remember like walking through Sheikh Zayed Road and it being completely empty, you know, and then like suddenly a lot of skyscrapers were like, like built, and it's just like beautiful. And seeing that,
crazy.
It makes me feel like Dubai is my home. It's my home, you know, and like it's a big thing as well, like, you know, because like watching it happen is itself, like, I would say, a lot of memories, you know what I mean?
100%. And I think it's creating memories, and we will see what this means. The inauguration period has begun. Let's move into our next story. We're talking all about buses in Dubai.
So the bus on demand service has extended, and I think we're all here for it. So as I've mentioned, Dubai's Roads and Transport Authority, RTA, has expanded its bus on demand service to Business Bay after a successful trial period. Now, this expansion comes as a response to increasing demand for the service, which has contributed to enhancing Dubai's public transportation system and alleviating congestion in key areas.
I hadn't actually seen this, so it's amazing to hear it's already been expanded. Adel Shakri, Director of Planning and Business Development at RTA's Public Transport Authority, emphasised that this service provides an innovative solution for first and last mile journeys, connecting passengers with nearby mass stations.
Now, the minibuses accommodating 14 passengers operate on flexible schedules and can be reserved using the Dubai Bus on Demand mobile application. Drivers can communicate directly with passengers via the app to determine their nearest pickup point within the current service areas, including Al Barsha, Al Nahda, Dubai Silicon Oasis, and Business Bay.
Wow, super cool. If you want more information on that, check out the RTA. It's one of a number of bus services available in Dubai. You've got the RTA buses. School buses don't fall in under the RTA, do they not?
No, they don't. But I do have a very funny RTA story that I just remembered. You know, like when the metro was first introduced, right? And it was like everyone in Dubai was like, "Oh my God, we want to go use the metro," and they would think like it's like, I don't know, a trip.
It still is. If you sit at the front in off-peak times,
gold, take the gold and go, and you actually
gold. And just when you sit at the front and you get the screen on each side and you get to see Dubai from high up and look down, it's cool.
It's beautiful.
Off-peak times.
Yeah, I remember, you know, and it's like I was like begging I was like grade, I would say 10. And I would beg my dad to like take us to the metro, and he would be like, "Oh yeah, we'll go. Farah, why do you need the metro? It's just like a public transportation, you know." I'm like, "Baba, you're born in Syria. You lived in Syria, so you have like public transportation, but I've never had that. You know, I want to experience that." So, anyways, my friend and I, her name is Lean, and we wanted to go to the beach, and we're like, "You know what? Let's use the metro. Let's try it out." And we would go, and
what age were you?
I was like 15.
Okay, so it had just launched and you were 15. Cool.
It was like 2 years in, but I just like never tried it. And we wanted to go to the beach, and we were like, "You know what? Let's try the metro." You know, my dad was like, "Farah, are you sure you don't want me to drop you?" I'm like, "Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna go alone." And I remember till this day, Casey, like I thought someone drives the metro. And when the metro closed and it was going, I'm like, "Ammo, wait. And then everyone was like laughing, like, there's no one that drives the metro.
Because you were sitting at the front expecting a driver, I guess?
It was like, I was like, you know how like you come out like off the escalator, right? And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, الأبواب تغلق, like the doors are closing. And I'm like, oh no, maybe if I tell him to wait, you know, he'll wait. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
I think that's so fair. Like I don't think I would have known originally that it was driverless. It still kind of astounds me. I still like there's some things in life that I still don't understand. Airplanes.
I mean, yeah.
No, but like really, like if you can, how can you get an airplane to leave the Earth? And if we can do it with airplanes, someone watching is gonna just drop a knowledge bomb, but like it's the size of the engine, I guess. Yeah. But why don't we put engines on other things and make them fly, such as like, you know,
The phone. Oh my God! It's like
I don't know. The car. It must be a massive engine. Is that how it works? It's a massive engine.
Yeah. What's your memory?
Or someone like hoping. Anything else that just confuses you in life? So driverless things.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they are like it was first like when it was firstly introduced, to like the world, like oh my God, like this is like driverless, So that's probably why I was like, Ammo, wait.
Okay, things
because like like Ammo, by the way, like Ammo, like in our culture, you say Ammo as like a respectful way to someone who's like older than you, right?
Yeah.
And I thought like he's probably a Ammo who's driving, because as well, like when I would go to school, we had like a bus driver who would wait for us, like he'd drop us like from our house to school, from school to our house.
So you thought it would be the same?
So I thought it would be a ammo, and it turns out it was not a ammo. It's something.
There's someone there. So things that don't make sense that should.
What about you, Casey? Actually,
weather control devices, underwater cities. I don't know. For me, it's airplanes. Anywho,
wow.
I don't know if this leads us on to our next story in a smart segue, but next up, the fish spotted in Business Bay.
So, dead fish spotted in Dubai Canal and Business Bay. Residents in Dubai have recently noticed a concerning sight: dead fish floating in both the Dubai Canal and Business Bay since, of course, earlier the last week. The unexpected appearance of the fish has sparked speculation among residents. Many suspect that the rising temperatures could be to blame for this unsettling phenomenon.
It's really interesting, this speculation related to climate change. As the heat in the world begins to climb, it's not uncommon for environmental changes to affect sea creatures. The sudden increase in temperature may have caused stress to the fish population, leading to their unfortunate demise. This possibility has left residents worried about the potential impact of climate change on the world's ecosystem. Really interesting on that. I was reading, it was in the New York Times, and they were discussing the recent weather that we all experienced here in Dubai. And they have the world scientists are looking at it, and they said potentially we're going through a climatic period, I think called El Nino at the moment, and when the water temperature rises, it can lead to different environmental impacts, maybe such as sea marine life dying, but also when the water temperature rises, evaporation goes into the air, and that causes increased rain and snowfall in different areas around the world.
Yeah, that, by the way, that is so true, because like again, like I don't know a lot of like science and a lot of like around like the earth, but
it's interesting that you say that.
Of course,
yeah, neither do I.
I mean, like it's because like yes, I wish I just like knew science, but all I can think in my head is Greta Thunberg, how she was screaming on top of her lungs that if we are not going to be focusing on our climate, then we are going to be gone. And like by the way, like fish, ants, animals, butterflies, greenery, like trees and so on, they're all getting affected, but we are too blinded for that, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, have you seen how the world has looked like from like the outer perspective? It was all over the news when everyone went into lockdown. It was so peaceful, and all of by the way, the emissions were like gone.
Because the carbon emissions weren't up, yeah.
Planes were not up, cars were not driving, like everyone was in lockdown, and it's just like, by the way, people go like, oh yeah, you know what, me using plastic is not going to affect. Oh yes, it will affect, you know what I mean? And if you do see, by the way, those like water canals and the beaches and so on, they are filled with a lot of, I would say, pollution in a way. Like people like throw their water bottles, people throw their things, and they just like forget, like, there are some creatures that are actually helping us in a way.
It's interesting when you actually go to a beach cleanup, and because I think when you go to a beach, you don't really, take note of cigarette butts and things, but when you go to do a beach cleanup, you're surprised by how much trash is actually there. Although I would say that, again, we bring up the Dubai bubble of our streets are clean, the waterways are generally clean, so we don't really see the true impact. But when you go to some countries, you will see the real impact of trash on the ground in the waterways, and I think that's a bigger shock to people. But it's so interesting what you said about, you know, not being a scientist. Of course we're not, and what we try to do here is do some research. But I think in some of the comments of the post, you know, it's like everyone becomes a scientist, or everyone becomes an expert when they start commenting on these posts. But we'll move from that to another post. We love this one. We speak about something that went viral on Twitter. Someone who'd been living in Dubai just for 1 month. Actually, yeah, in Dubai for 1 month, and she decided to document it. And I don't think we could have said it better ourselves. Dr. Amina Yunus said, I've been living in Dubai, in the UAE for 2 months, and here are some observations. She said, it is the safest place on earth. I haven't locked my car door or my house door in a month. We don't recommend this, but FYI. She said, people are motivated and everyone is striving to do better. And success is proudly celebrated. I think that's so true. She said water, gas, electricity bills are a fraction of the price in the UK.
As well, customer service is unmatched. You can actually smile and have a conversation with your waiter. Adults love kids, and everything is built with them in mind. Children are viewed as a blessing, not an inconvenience. Women do extremely well here within all fields, including entrepreneurship, healthcare, teaching, finance, and more. Good quality furniture, appliances are so cheap. The prices really did shock her. She said that shock me, and everything gets delivered to your house and assembled.
Safety, being a woman, prices, and it's just, you know, she's so specific on some things, and it got a big reaction. And it's interesting, you know, I'm Killarney. Oh my God. Yeah. Who leaves their car? Well, someone said who leaves their car and house open on purpose. That is a good question. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but knowing that if you do it, your car will probably be okay. But remember that Rolex story at Kite Beach?
Yeah.
The guy.
Of course.
What did he do?
I mean,
he left it.
He probably left it. I remember he left it on purpose.
No, he left it in his car. No. He had a new car. Yeah. And he went down to the beach for a run, realized he was wearing his Rolex. Dubai story, I give you. So went back to put it in the car. The car was open because this is Dubai. And then he went. And then while he was on his run, he realized, I don't think that was my car because it was a new car. So like a couple of us in the same cars. And he went back and he had in fact put it in the wrong car. And I don't think he ever got his Rolex back because someone found the Rolex in the glove box.
I mean,
imagine. What a great Dubai story. You find a Rolex in your car.
It's like, oh yeah, oh wow, I have a Rolex. Let me go sell it and get like a lot of money. You know, that would be like funny. But I think maybe like that's like maybe like 1%. Because like for example, like when I leave the house, I literally don't lock the doors.
I actually do.
Okay, I don't. Because like, you know, like when Baba, like my dad goes like, Farah, lock the doors. I'm like, Baba, you lived in Syria. I'm a Dubai kid. Like, let me be. That's how Dubai taught me. That's how Dubai raised me.
Yeah, I still, although I know I can get away with it, and like, for example, the safety element of when you have a package, it can go to the door. You can leave your key onto the mat and not worry too much. I think it's not really about locking the door for me, but if I'm ever home alone at night, although I still lock the door, I don't get as nervous as I would in any other country. I think like being a woman alone in a house, I have a tendency to like to get nervous, even if I'm like deep in the countryside in Ireland or in another city. But in Dubai, door locked or not locked, I feel safe. And it's that feeling of safety. And I think we had a report on Abu Dhabi that like, I won't say the percent, but high in the 90s, feel safe. Women feel safe walking alone at night, and you don't get that anywhere else. And that's just one thing that she's pointing out, and feeling that after only 2 months here.
That is true. Maybe I think, you know, if Dad is watching, because every time I want to go, like I just like love going out and walking, and like underneath my house, it's a very beautiful walking area. Like I can like walk around and just like have fun. And when I walk, like I would want to walk around at night. Baba goes like, Farah, don't. It's like dangerous. I'm like, Baba, because like you are programmed to a different country. I am programmed in a different way, you know, like you can't change my mind.
He just has your best interest at heart.
Yeah,
you know,
but still, just like let me be. We're in Dubai.
Yeah, I think there's two sides to it.
Yeah,
we are so blessed and so lucky as women in particular, to have that safety net around us. But at the same time, we have to be cautious.
That's true.
You know, like no one wants to be, we have to be cautious. So although I could leave my car unlocked, you also don't want to tempt people. Like, it's not even that I think the car would ever get stolen, because I don't think it is. Yeah. But I live in a community. There's loads of teenagers, and I spoke to the security. I live in a golf course community, and I spoke to the security once, and I was like, "What are your major concerns?" And he said the major concern for them is the teenagers at night coming to take the golf buggies, driving them around, because residents own golf buggies. They leave the keys in them. It doesn't happen all the time, but they drive them and then they leave them in the middle of the course. So ever since I heard that, I was like, someone's going to take my car and they're going to drive it and they're going to leave it in the middle of a golf course. So like, not that anything bad would happen, but I think teenagers here, they could get away. Like, I would keep my eye on them, and I wouldn't leave my key in my car, or if I had a golf buggy, I wouldn't leave my key in it, because you don't want to tempt people. Yeah. Like, if you're 16 and you see a key in a golf buggy,
I mean, funny story.
I'd be taking it.
Funny stories. I was a wild teenager. I've taken buggy cars. I've stolen ones, just like drive them around with my friends. I've taken as well my funny story.
This is what I mean. I mean, like, teenagers will do this. So like, you leave a house open. I think you need to be careful with your stuff. Like, we're lucky that it probably won't get robbed, but you need to be careful.
That is true.
People like Farah.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, I was a wild teenager. I've taken my dad's car, and he would be like, the next day, like, Farah, like, have you taken the car? I'd be like, he knows, so I better not lie. Yeah.
Farah, cheeky.
I was wild, and I used to like because
what
I was
tamed
young.
you?
Because my dad, when I was like younger, he knew that he would call me crazy, and I would like just like if someone wants to tell me like this is white, just to be the opposite, I'd be like, no, this is black.
So when did you? I think this is really interesting, because we're going to jump into ages quite soon. When did you go from wild to mature, responsible adult?
I mean, like, I'm still wild, and then like just like got like a little bit less.
She's low key. Speaking of going from wild to mature, responsible adult, our next guest is the one and only Mr. Ali K. He's the man behind the production of Lovin Dubai. It is his birthday, and he loves manga.
Guys, if you haven't noticed, look at this edit that I've made. I think it's like...
Ali K, we need you in studio, please.
Ali.
I have never seen a man more glued to his chair while he gets mic'd up. So what is this?
So technically, I don't know. By the way, I'm so glad it like worked out. I wanted to put his face everywhere, but it's like it didn't work.
So he's a big fan of manga and everything Japanese culture. So we have him in studio to celebrate his birthday. He is the man that does not want to be in the studio, but he
does not want to be in the studio. I can assure you that. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Ali! Happy birthday! Come.
Thank you.
Do we have the cake?
We got you healthy cake.
We got you healthy cake. Come sit here. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Casey.
We're going to put you on the spot. I hope that's okay.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Happy birthday, Ali K.
Thank you.
We have some cake coming in here.
Guys, is my mic on?
Yeah.
Guys, this background is wild.
Yeah. Look at your face.
We're going to play a quick game called
picture.
Eat Cake and Answer 5. Yes, he is. Woo!
Wait, can I have a chair?
Yes, of course. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Ali,
I sat on the
being
table.
Producer.
It's fine.
Yeah? Okay.
So Ali K is the producer of the show. You've probably met him once or twice. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Okay. So, this is your birthday cake. Do you mind if we put you on the spot here?
Oh yeah, we have a lot of questions for you, Ali.
Okay, first of all, you're turning 25.
Is your frontal lobe fully developed? Do you feel it?
No.
Oh, you will. Oh yeah, you will.
Okay, eat cake and answer 5. First question, marry, avoid, kill. Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, Zendaya.
You better answer this correctly. You better answer this correctly.
Wait, marry, kill, and?
Marry, kill, avoid. Marry, avoid, kill. Kim K, Zendaya, Taylor Swift.
Marry Zendaya.
Yeah.
Kill. Oh, she's watching.
I'm watching it too. I'm like, you better say the right one.
Okay, kill Kim K. Avoid Taylor Swift. Safe zone.
Is that no? Do not let the glaring eyes of Swifties swerve your answer, Ali. That is not fair. I want your actual answer on this.
You had to see Natasha. She was like,
No, I mean, like, I feel the same about Kim K and Taylor Swift. They're like, whatever. Yeah.
wow, disappointed.
Okay.
It's okay.
No, I think that's fair. He thinks Taylor Swift is whatever. That's absolutely fine.
And now, let's jump to...
Was this Mayar's idea?
It was my idea and I made this.
Do you know these animes?
I don't know
I
them,
found
but
the
she told me
animes.
about... She sent me the
That's
picture
really cool,
and I'm like,
because I
let's
actually
put
watch all of
Ali's...
these animes.
Yeah, no, because like she found in the picture, I'm like, you know what, let's put Ali's face.
Okay, we've got four questions to go. These all came from the team, by the way. So this is specific things that people around the city want to know. Is there a special someone in your life?
No. There's a special few people.
Don't lie, please. This show is always about honesty. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a special few people, and it's all of you.
No, that's not what I want to get.
Kiki.
Okay, fine. Next one. Who's your best friend in the office?
Now you really put me on the spot.
I got you the cake.
I got
You
to
look
the
so nice
takeovers.
today, Ali. I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Very fashionable is Ali. He's
Blue is actually really
it's
good.
his color, yeah. You're always looking quite
You
fashionable.
two my biggest best friends.
But Ali, say the truth right now. Right now.
Okay, outside of Farah and I, do you have a best friend in the office?
No, I can't pick because the other best friend is gonna, you know.
Okay, fine.
Okay, next up. What's your go-to comfort food or guilty pleasure? Guilty pleasure snack.
Brownies. Yeah.
I thought date pudding, the one that we had, that you threw on my white pants. That you stole my white.
To be fair, that's the first time I had that one.
Oh, okay.
I knew that as his office bestie, and I got it. Okay, finally, Ali is turning 25 today, a quarter of a century. We have to ask, do you have life advice for anyone watching the show who's going through life changes? What can you tell them what it's like to be a quarter of a century?
Hisham, help me out here. Oh, I don't have any.
No, Hisham, it's not.
I don't have any.
I'll help you out when you stop chewing the gum.
What?
Oh, I can hear it in the audio.
You didn't eat some, so we'll have.
Thank you. I will.
There you go. Can I have one? Life advice for turning 25.
I have my returns.
You know, the thing is, you know, I save a few advices every now and then.
Yeah.
But like the moment you put me on the spot, I can't think of anything.
You need to think of something. Like, you need to have something that's like your advice that you give to a lot of people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Master's out there calling you out. Master says birthday hadi. It's funny, can be nice today.
How about one thing you wish your 16-year-old self knew? You know, so when we look back and we're thinking, if I was 16 and someone told me that,
I would have done better.
I wish I'd listened to them.
Instead, I will say something that a very famous line that my colleague over there says. ¿Qué pasa, vamos?
What is that?
Look at your main camera.
What
Look
is
at your
that?
main camera. يمين ولا يسار؟
This is my main camera. ¿Qué pasa, vamos?
What is this?
¿Qué pasa is
What
like
does it mean, Hisham?
¿Qué pasa like means K is like what?
Yeah.
Pasa like
You can put the
what's
camera on her
happening?
now.
Come on now. Okay, pasa Ramos means quickly?
No, ¿qué pasa means like how's I think how's it going? Some Oh, ¿qué
Come
pasa?
on, let's go. That brings us off into the weekend. Thank you for that, Ali K. I hope you enjoy your brownies. And thank you so much for everything that you do on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Guys, this brings us to the end of our show. We hope you have a fabulous weekend. A big happy birthday to Ali K. If you see him out and about, his Instagram handle is...
Ali T. Khalil.
That's real fighting.
ALIT.
And we'll see you on Monday morning, same time, same place. Goodbye for me.
Goodbye from me and
Goodbye from me.